Welcome to Kidmissing TV. I am your host, Angelina Wilson, and this is the case of Susan Swedell. Before I get there, just a little channel, what's the word? Housekeeping. March will be Murderous March. I have cases already. Doesn't matter if you couldn't see it, you could just see there was writing on the page. That was the point. Excuse me. So we will be going back to our themed months. February is usually 50s February. But this month I didn't do that. I just did regular cases. Well, the sun just completely disappeared. Anyway, Susan Swedell was 19 years old when she disappeared from Lake Elmo, Minnesota. In 1988, January 19th. She worked at Kmart. And she left the Kmart. It was got into blizzard and she wanted to get home. And something went wrong with her car, so she left it at a local gas station. Later, when police looked at the car, I'm not a car person, but a piece had been removed. Oh, the radiator had been drained, and so she overheated. She left with a man in another car. They sent an alert to all inmates at the local jail with tablets recently, this year, last month in January. Our biggest hope is that somebody knows something and 37 years later is willing to come forward. Criminal intelligence analyst for the Washington County Sheriff's Department, Blake Tratham, said. I had to add all that. There is a $25,000 reward now on offer for this case. It had blizzard conditions. She was driving a maroon 1975 Oldsmobile. Big boat of a car. The man that she spoke to and whose car she presumably got in was tall, well-built, white male with shoulder-length, sandy brown hair and wearing a leather bomber jacket. And the attendant said she could leave her car, but she needed to park it around back so the plow could come because of the snow. She got into the car with the man who was driving a vehicle described as similar to a late 70s Ford LTD. That's weird. Her purse was in her car at the gas station. Why wouldn't you take your purse with you? I think that she was abducted. Well, she thought she was getting a ride home. But this guy drained her fluids and caused her to overheat so that he could play the Good Samaritan and do not so good things to her. Sorry, my eyes are a mess. Ow, ow. Ugh, sorry. Ooh, they are gross. I am so sorry. I can't see. There we go. By 11 p.m., when she didn't come home, her sister and mother became worried because, it was blizzard conditions. The conditions were halfway decent when she was leaving work, but it was much worse by then. The award has been offered by Spotlight on Crime. I'm doing this in February, but Susan's mother and her sister Christine, her mother Kathy, wanted people to light a candle at 9 p.m. on January 19th. Maybe you guys could do it on February 19th. Just because I didn't do this case in January, at 9 p.m. to help light the way home for Susan. Her mother said, "That's really symbolic for us. It makes us feel good to know that people are doing that, to know that people are thinking about her and keeping the hope alive." Okay, they called it the petcock on the radiator. Must be some kind of cap. Sorry, guys. And all the fluids had drained. So please know that it was done deliberately. Anyway. The weird thing was when she left the store, she changed from her red pantsuit into a miniskirt. Was she meeting someone? Maybe she had a date that night. Sorry. I just don't know. Just seems strange. You're going out, it's starting to blizzard, and you put on a miniskirt. And even her bosses at the store said, "You really want to do that?" And the gas station was only a mile from home. So she was obviously headed home. Unless she had a routine of changing out of her work clothes. A lot of girls will do that. They have specific clothes they're supposed to wear at the store, and then they change out of them. They do that. So it could have meant absolutely nothing. The Kmart was in Oak Park Heights, Minnesota. If you have any information about this case, please call the Washington County Sheriff's Department at 651-430-7850. That's 651-430-7850. Or the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension's tip line at 651-793-7000. 651-793-7000. Or bca.tips@state.mn.us. That's bca.tips@state.mn.us. And if I didn't say it, she was 19 years old. Oh, and her red pantsuit got returned to the home. And she'd been receiving calls at work from a man named Dale. So again, if any of you have any information pertaining to this case, give her family the justice they so desperately need. I will not say closure because it's never closure. By calling, again, the Sheriff's Office, 651-430-7850, or the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension's tip line, 651-793-7000. I gotta keep that out. So, thank you for joining me. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you Friday. So, oops. Anyway, I'm going to get to editing. Have a, like I said, wonderful rest of your day. God bless you. It's very sunny, but it's very cold. It is, yeah, that's a lie. That says it's 39 degrees. It's not even close. Closer to 40. 39.7. It's not even close. That's in the sun. The probe is in the sun. That's why it's showing that as the temperature. Excuse me. So, thank you so much. I don't usually ask this, but it's kind of important. Please share the cases. And if there's a hype button, could you hit it? I've yet to see the button, but a lot of people say it's there. So could you hit it for me? I guess it helps YouTube know that people want a video pushed, which is a good thing. I've just never seen it to hit it for anybody. So I'm assuming because a lot of the people I watch have so many subscribers that the hype button doesn't matter for them. You know what I mean? It's irrelevant. I don't know. But yeah, that's my goal. Well, that's not my goal. My goal is 750, and I've decided to bump that up to the 4th of July. Because it is bigger numbers. Although we're doing great. So, and check out Punky's World if you want to see behind the scenes of Kidmissing, if you want to see just vlogs of my life. You know, because I've got a lot going on right now medically, and I've got a fun weekend coming up, and yeah, which will be good because I need not be on my knee. So, because I have night shots tomorrow, which I will vlog while I'm there. I'm not going to vlog the actual shots, obviously. But, well, it's one shot, but you know what I mean. So, and my cousin is headed to the Olympics tonight. So, that's exciting. Opening ceremonies Friday, Puppy Bowl Sunday, and Super Bowl. Not a football fan, but go Pats. Bye, guys. God bless you.